What is up, guys, and welcome back. Episode number 9, part 2 of our playoff run in year number 4 of your Pittsburgh Penguins. Here we go. Eastern Conference Finals. No one expected out of this team, and now this is where our journey could come to an end. That first line is perfect all around. 397 overalls. Probably all have a +5. They're probably all playing like 102s. Second line, way better. Third line, way better. We got him on the fourth line. Who is this? I'm trading for him. But yeah, that center core is crazy. This wing core. Left wing and center is unbelievable. First pair, they got us. Their defense, other than that, isn't great, but I think they still have us. And in goal. Oh, no. Archer Shilovs is back for his revenge. Oh, no. Oh, no. This really is it. It's the Stanley Cup playoffs. It's the Eastern Conference Finals. They were only one of 2 teams that were better than us in the regular season. So we lose home ice. This is it. Panthers, Penguins, Game 1, Conference Finals in Florida. Here we go. First period of play is officially underway in round number 3. We could get killed in this series. The Panthers won the Stanley Cup last year. They are an absolute dynasty in this universe. 3, 2, 1, and at the end of 1, look at the shots. We are getting tripled in shots. 0-0. Carter Essler standing on his head. We need the offense if we want to win this series. Power play, Gavin McKenna. There's the offense. Let's go, Gav. Halfway through the second. Panthers just can't get a goal here. We're just locking them down. And it's Evgeny Malkin right in front of the net. And it's Rutger McGroarty. Come on. And it's Patty Kane. What is going on? 3 goals in 2 minutes. AJ Greer gets one back. And it's 4-1 heading into the third in Game 1. Oh, my God. The Penguins are on fire. Essler has made 30 saves. A long power play kills a huge chunk of time. Koivunen ices it. Penguins win Game 1, 5-2 in Florida. 35 saves from Carter Essler. Come on. What a win. Heading into Game 2 now. If we take both on the road, we might be going to the Cup. Here we go. Panthers, Penguins. Round 3, it's Game 2. You're just waiting for that offensive Florida's to explode. It could at any time, and there's Barkov, their captain. 1-0 Florida. 5 minutes to go in the first, and it's Lundell, 2-0. The 2 Finns getting it done for the Panthers. Heading into the second period, again, the shots are not ready, getting almost tripled like last game. We're down 2, heading into period number 2 in Game 2. If we want any chance, we got to keep them from scoring, and we need a goal this period. If we want any chance of winning this game, doesn't look like that's going to happen. 1-0. Heading into the third, we're down 2-0. This is it. We need a comeback if we want to win this game. Lundell, that's the dagger. The offense just didn't show up this game. It's okay. I mean, young team, young squad, no offense. Essler, another really good game in net. We lose Game 2, 3-0. 34 saves from Carter Essler. A shutout from Shilovs. Panthers take Game 2. We're heading back to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Series tied at 1 game apiece. In the West, Stars and Blackhawks tied at 1. Here we go. In Pittsburgh for the first time since 2017, Penguins and Panthers. First period, it's Theo Fisher from the point. Come on. 1-0 in game 3. That's huge. Halfway through the first. We're still up by 1. 3, 2, no. Reinhart right in the slot. That's a backbreaker heading into the second. The Panthers might have the momentum back on their side. It's 1-1 heading into period number 2 of game 3. Nearly halfway through, and it's Sam Reinhart again from an awful angle. 2-1 Florida. Power play Pittsburgh goes nowhere. Jack Devine. That might be the dagger. Oh no. Panthers up 2 heading into the third. We're getting bulldozed in the shots again. 25 saves from Carter Essler. We need 1 goal, and there's Koivunen from the half wall. It's 3-2 in the third. Can we tie it up here? 5:20 to go. We are jumping in to game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Panthers, Penguins. Third period, game 3. Here we go. This is it. This is really, really it. No other word to describe it. It's crunch time. I mean, whoever scores next might just win the game. Sam Miskevich, great play by Theo Fisher. That is a huge play by the rookie defenseman. Who's going to get out there? Who's at the point? Here's Villeneuve. Villeneuve, move, shoots. It hit the post. Oh my goodness. That was it. That was it. Sam Miskevich, great play by Villeneuve. That is a huge play on defense. Pass it back to Maddox. Maddox, Schultz. Here it is. Shot, save, Crosby in front. No. This is not happening. Not like this. Sid. There it was. It's Brad Marchand. Great play by Crosby. Back to Wallander. Now it's McKenna. Toe drag. Kick block. McKenna again. Good save, Sheloves. Mike Matheson back with the Panthers in this universe. Here's Lundell. Lundell moving up with it. Anton Lundell. Sam Miskevich. Marchand. Good save, Essler. He's going to hold on. 1.5 to go in game number 3. The Panthers are 1.5 away from taking a 2-1 series lead in the Eastern Conference Finals. Timeout, Pittsburgh. This is it. We call time. First line against first line. First D pair against first D pair. This is the game. It really could be next goal wins here. And that's a bad pass by Villeneuve. That might have just ended it. Kachuk in front, good play. Get him. Go, Gavin. You gotta skate. It's all you. Down the wing goes McKenna. He goes wide. McKenna loses it. Here he goes again. Gavin McKenna opens up. McKenna takes a look. Now it's Villeneuve. Villeneuve! What a save. Oh no. Ekblad. Reinhart. Here's Kachuk. Now it's Gustav Forsling. Forsling moves it through. Forsling. Kachuk. Wide of the net. Uh-oh. 25 on the clock. Blocked by Gavin McKenna. He throws it up. McKenna batted down somehow by Reinhart. Great hit. 15 seconds left. Kachuk wouldn't waste time here. Forsling nailed again. 10 seconds to go. If we get the puck, it's one more rush. And no, it's over. Panthers are 2 wins away from the Stanley Cup final. Absolutely no words to describe that game. If we lose this one, the series might be over. It's a must win at home in game 4. This is what you play for. I mean, all these guys grew up watching legendary moments like this, and now it's their turn to be a part. You need to come back in the series. If we don't, it's over. Sachin, 1-0 heading into the second. With these late period goals, this is Sidney Crosby. Come on. 30 seconds into period number 2. The captain strikes for Pittsburgh. Halfway through the second period, 30 minutes to go in game 4. The Panthers win, their 1 win away from the Stanley Cup. If the Penguins win, series tied at 2 apiece, heading back to Florida. Third period of play. Shots are basically even. Goals even. Game 4. Third period. Halfway through. Patrick Kane! Come on. Power play Pittsburgh. It's a long one. How did we not convert? Lock it down for the final 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Series tied, heading back to Florida. Patrick Kane, the hero in game number 4. Carter Essler standing on his head. What a win. Come on. Both conference finals in the West and the East tied at 2 apiece. Game 5. Whoever wins really could win the series. This is it. It's a must-win game for both sides. Whoever loses, their backs are against a wall. Halfway through the first, no score yet. Come on. We need the first goal. We need the first goal. Power play, perfect chance, goes nowhere. Second period, here we go in game 5. Second period of play. Nearly halfway through again. Power play, Florida, goes nowhere. That's a huge kill. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 periods of play, no score. It really could be next goal wins in game 5. This is it. Power play, no. Halfway through the third, power play. Oh my God. In game 5, tied at 0-0, is heading to overtime in game 5 of the 2029 Eastern Conference Finals. Overtime, here we go. At Amerant Bank Arena, Crosby against Barkov on the draw. Overtime in game 5 is underway. Koivunen, come on. Letang. Now it's Theo Fischer, the rookie defenseman. Fischer moves it through. Fischer backhander save. Tkachuk moving up. Great hit by Koivunen. Needs to get the puck in the zone. He doesn't. Tkachuk, he's gone. Matthew Tkachuk. Barkov to end it. What a save. Tkachuk scores. Matthew Tkachuk. The Panthers are 1 win away from the Stanley Cup final. We lose in game 5, 1-0. This is it. Game 6. Winner go home. At home. In Pittsburgh. 1-0. Verhaeghe. Right in front of the net. 2-0. Tkachuk. 3-0. Samoskevich. We are getting outshot 16-3. first period comes to an end. Yakupov scores. Gage is in the net. 4-0 Panthers heading into the second. 6-0 Florida. Our journey in year 4 has come to an end. In the worst way possible. We will lose in the Eastern Conference Finals in Game 6. We are going to jump in to at least see the Panthers celebration. It might be torture for us, but it's our first year competing. We made it this far. Do it for our fans, man. They've been supporting us this whole rebuild. 7 years in the making, we made the playoffs, and now it's going to come to an end like this. Here's Sam Miskevich moving it up on Letang. Chris Letang could be in his final NHL game. You never really know. This could be it for Chris. Artur Ressler gets back in the net for the final 1:55. What an offensive outburst by the Panthers in Game 6. They shell-shock this young Penguin team, and we will lose in 6 in the Eastern Conference Finals. Wallander, this could be his final game. Here goes McKenna. One last rush for this amazing season of his. McKenna in. What a save she loves. Of course, our former goalie getting it done. McKenna in front, battling. 106-point season. His breakout year. This will not be forgotten at all. Here goes Ville Koivunen. 30 seconds to go. Moving it up the wing. Save. She lost. McGroarty. Now it's Theo Fisher. Big drive. Blocked. Off the glass. Letang. Koivunen now. We're just going to get the first line back out there. They deserve it. Our best line for a reason. The boos raining down against the Panthers. We had it. Hear it. Booing the Panthers. And this is it. Final 15 seconds. For the second year in a row, the dynasty looks like it's going to continue in Florida. And that is going to do it, folks. The Florida Panthers are marching on to the Stanley Cup Final for the second year in a row. A tough loss. A tough loss. We lose 6-0 in game number 6. The Florida Panthers in the 2029 Stanley Cup Final will be taking on the Dallas Stars. There's your Stanley Cup Final matchup. We lose in the conference finals in year number 4. We will now sim to the draft and see who wins the 2029 Stanley Cup. The Rangers fire their coach. Here we go. The Dallas Stars have won the Stanley Cup. There it is. We lose to the team who loses in the Cup Final. I don't know if we would have beaten Dallas. The first overall pick goes to the Vancouver Canucks, get number 1. Islanders and Bruins, rounding out that top 3. Retired players, please. Oh my God. Oh no. No, 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 no. 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 Sid. Sidney Crosby retires from the NHL. The best player in franchise history. That's right, I'm going to say it, Mario. Sidney Crosby, the best player in franchise history. 776 goals. 2,074 points. I don't have words to describe. I don't. Erik Karlsson retires. Look at the amount of great players retiring. Are you kidding me? Sidney Crosby is retired from the NHL. And those dirtbags, Malkin and Letang, are still going. Matt Murray retires. Congrats to him. Tristan Jarry. Good careers by both of you. Sidney Crosby is retired from the NHL. But he is now a coach. He is now a coach. Hold on. Hold on and wait 1 minute. He is a coach? He's a goalie coach. Sorry, Dan. Sidney Crosby is now a coach. Why did his picture change and he looks like he's 20 years old? There it is. There it is. Sid the Kid is now a coach for your Pittsburgh Penguins. Come on. Let's go. He's now our associate coach. I don't care. You can call it bias. Now it's McKenna and Schultz. It really is. I do really want Ernest Hamilton. I was looking at that guy before. It looks like he's going to be medium top 6, probably 71, 72 overall, 6'3", 207. There was also another guy I was looking at who I actually scouted, but it doesn't, I looked at him. His name was Yves Giroux. Yeah, this guy. QMJHL. Yeah, we'll pin him. We just want to pin the guys that look good. You know, we have 2 firsts very late. We just want to pin these low elite guys, probably. Guys with the best potential. We'll put it that way. A low franchise. Okay. Yep. You. Let's see. Any other? I mean, these medium elite guys with 1 bar probably are like medium top 6s. So it's nothing really good there. Glad you. Albert even. Brooks. We'll scout you. What about goalies? Because you know they're good. High elite. We'll pin you. First overall, the Canucks take Pascal Lacroix, high franchise 82 overall. This guy is going to be one of the best players in the league for years to come. That is a huge foundational piece for the Canucks. After losing Quinn Hughes, Tyson Orr, real player, goes to the Islanders. And then to round out the top 3, another real guy, Madden Deneau, goes to the Bruins. That's your top 3. We are actually going to wait for Hamilton to be picked and then trade for his rights. I wonder if Calgary takes him here. They do. The Flames take Hamilton. So now we are going to trade with them. I don't know really what we have to give up, if I'm being quite honest. Maybe a second or something. I just need to see his trade value to really gauge what I have to give up. It's not insane. McKenna high franchise? What? Oh my God. And he grows that pressure plus to an orange X. That's crazy. That is so great. Let's go. Come on, Gav. There it is. There we go. Let's see. What should I give up? I'll give up this defenseman. Probably not anything special. And I'll give you this. Calgary. Ernest Hamilton, welcome to Pittsburgh. The 8th overall pick is now a Pittsburgh Penguin. There we go. So now I think we do have 2 later first. Do you go with Harris or Ross? Whoever is more ready. Harris, 3 years. Ross, 2 years. With the 21st pick in the NHL entry draft of 2029. The Pittsburgh Penguins select out of the Oshawa Generals of the OHL, Riley Ross. 69 overall, low elite, 2-way forward. Nice. There we go. We get it done. That's a good pick. It really is. I do want that low franchise defenseman. I don't care about Paris. If he goes, sick. If he doesn't, it's okay too. I want that low franchise guy. His name was Jim Barrett, I think. Paris goes. Barrett goes. Colorado. Okay, Avalanche. So funny of you guys to take the guy we wanted. It's really hilarious. Avalanche. What can we get? You don't even have to give up a much. You really don't. Third? Would that do? Jim Barrett, welcome. He's a low elite. Not a bad player at all. Should we take that Albert guy I was looking at? We could take Albert. It's early, but we could take him. With the 30th overall pick in the NHL entry draft of 2029, Pittsburgh Penguins select from the Sarnia Sting of the OHL, Isaiah Albert. 67 overall low elite. We get 3 low elites in the first round and a medium top 6. There we go. There we go. Great picks. Now we will probably just go with the guys we've pinned, right? Go Giroux. Do we go Crooks first? Christian Crooks. Great pick. Great pick. No, awful. He sucks. Guys, brutal. Let's see. Now we should go with the goalie and then Giroux. Maxime Gauthier-Ledoux. High elite, 50 overall goalie. There we go. That is a great pick. And now I think we go with Giroux. Or we don't have another pick. We'll try and trade for the first pick in the 3rd round. What do we have to give up? Let's see. We could give up Kapriva. There it is. He's been traded to the Canucks. We'll send him to the first pick of round 3, pick number 65. And there we go. Yves Giroux. Welcome to the team. He's 5'11", 191, and he's a 71 low elite. Sniper. That is an unbelievable pick. It's a great draft. It really is. We did anything we really could, and we get it done. There we go. There we go. That's a great draft. Now for the re-sign phase. I mean, Crosby being gone, his number should go in the Raptors immediately. Advanced day. We'll go to the re-sign phase now. Sidney Crosby is our coach. Daig and McGroarty. I don't love how McGroarty's been playing. I don't. If you want anything over 5, no, I can't do it. We'll qualify him to start it off. What do you want? No. You're being qualified, and we'll see what happens next. Wallander, I'm going to trade away. And we'll get to that real quick, what I'm going to trade him for. Patty Kane, you know what? I'll give you a 2-year deal, and I'm going to trade you to Chicago. Lambos, qualify, whatever. Hudson, no. Most of these guys we won't be bringing back at all. George, we can qualify. We could scratch him each night if we really need to. None of these guys really interest me in the slightest. Drew and Hamilton. How was Drew our best pick and he was in the 3rd round? That is crazy. Hamilton, probably going to be in the AHL next year. Maybe not. Or he could just stay in Saginaw. I mean, whatever floats his boat. Riley Ross and Isaiah Albert. We could sign all of these guys because they're high 60s, low 70s. You know, these guys should honestly be ready. Barrett is a guy, and Crooks we could keep down there. Daig, I will qualify you, and I'll offer you 3 years, 1.1 for a backup. I mean, he's going to be our placeholder until this guy really progresses and jumps up. Suominen, Sammy. When he does, we could trade Dig right away. And Essler's going to be our starter for the whole rebuild. We'll send to free agency. Patty Kane signs, and we are going to immediately trade him away. George accepts. That's all we really care about at this point. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened? What happened? Uh-oh. Where's Sid? Oh no, where's Sid? Is that Aaron? No. Where's Crosby? Where's Crosby? There he is. Okay, good. I'd be willing to give you like 4 years, and I'll give you something crazy. Yeah, we want you on this team. No way. No way. Anze Cope, I need to bring these guys in. Kopitar, I need you on this team. I really need you on this team. AHL head coach, let's see. I need Kopitar too. I mean, you have now like an AHL bench of like Kopitar and Crosby. That's absurd. The Roadrunners want him. I'm not letting him go to them. And these guys won't even be AHL coaches. I'll make Kopitar like the goalie coach, and maybe I'll make Muse the AHL head coach. I don't know. Crosby's going to be in the NHL. We know that. Free agents. Let's see who's available. Best players. A lot of good RFAs. A lot of good RFAs. And, you know, it's not a good free agent class. So that means we're going to make a huge trade here. Right? William Wallander. You know, you've been here for 1 year. You were a stalwart on that first pair. Thank you for what you've done. We're going to trade you to the team we just lost to, the Florida Panthers. I don't want to do this. I really don't. But I'm going to have to. It makes sense. Ilya Yakupov, the guy said I wanted, 85 overall, low elite, 20 years old, 4th round pick in 2027, has grown so much. I mean, I really am on the verge of just fleecing them. Give me a 2nd and a 3rd, and I will give you a 6th and a 7th. What do you say to that, Florida? They reject. That's fair. What if I give you another player? How about Lambos? They say, yeah, that's a fleece. That is a fleece. And we get that deal done. Wallander gone, and we bring in Yakupov. 85 overall. He might already slot into the top 6. He might take McGroarty's role. Who knows? Who really knows? But you know what we're going to have to do? We might actually have to trade for bad teams first. We need to find our first-line center of the future. We're going to put Spiller on the first line there for this year. If he does bad with those guys, he should be the second-line future for the second-line center for the rest of this rebuild. I love him and Koivunen's chemistry. So, there it is. Sidney Crosby says yes. What else? We're going to just advance the day. No. Okay. Kopitar was going to sign, but the role has already been filled. We will put NHL associate. Dan Muse. You're now our AHL head coach. Okay, let's take a look here. Again, 4 years. And you know what? We'll make Kopitar like the goalie coach. I just want him on the bench somewhere. We're going to advance the day. Then I'll set the summer goals for our guys so they could actually progress. He decides to go somewhere else. Screw you too, Kopitar. Screw you. What a bum. Promote goalie. There it is. All right, now we do actually need AHL head coaches. AHL head coach. Len Bryan. Any of these guys teaching? Really? None? Kopitar's still there. Again, I'll give you 4 years of whatever you want here, Anze. We need you on the team. What if I interview you? No, we're done here. We're done here. Kopitar, that interview went horrible. But, we want him. We really do. Again, 4 years, I will give you as much money as we can offer. We can do that. Kopitar, come on, man. Come on. Kopitar says yes. There we go. Finally. All right, he's going to be our AHL coach. Or, we could pull the absolute snake move. Kopitar goalie, Muse, AHL head. There we go. All right, that's a good play. We will now sim to next season. I will do the season goals off camera. See you at the 2030 NHL preseason. All right, I said all the off-season focuses. Hold on. Before we do anything. Gavin McKenna has been named the captain of the Pittsburgh Penguins. There it is. Number 72 is finally the captain of this team. There we go. We've been waiting for it. Edit lines. McKenna's an 91. Spiller's an 88. Schultz is an 89. Liam Ruck. There we go. Scratched. Zonin goes to an 83. Kindle and McGroarty are the two guys I really think are on the chopping block this year. I don't love Kindle. I didn't love that pick at all when they took him in real life. He's not an insane player. How many points did he have last year? 43? No. I don't think so. Koivunen, who do we put you with? Do we try and make Yakupov a center? What did that say? 99? Oh my god. This guy is a physical beast. I'm giving you power play time, no doubt. AHL. Alright, Marcus grows to a 79. Gutierrez is a 77. Do we give Gutierrez one more year, or do we throw him right into the fire? I think you... What would our defense look like? Villeneuve, Fisher. Fisher and Villeneuve pair one. Right. Karmanov has to be pair two. With who? It's a very tough call. It really is. No, we don't have the max amount yet. That's good. I want to call up Ruck and Gutierrez, but who do you send down if you're us? Luhai also needs time. You wait. Maybe you wait on Gutierrez. You wait a season on Gutierrez. That might be the move. We'll go best at AHL lines. We got to set this lineup, and this is our first line. Schultz, Spiller, McKenna. Line 1. Second line. What do you do here? What do you do here? Turcotte's gone. I'm trading him for the season. Ruck. You go Ruck. Second line, maybe? That gets you a +5, and I'm doing that. Third line. You scratch Malkin, you put in Zahn. Like that. I do like that. Who can center? Which one of you guys could center? I'm going to put Isbister there. You go McGroarty, Yakupov, Kindle. Go like that. That's your lineup. Fisher, Karmanov, and Villanueva, and then, like, you scratch Letang for sure. You put Luhai in. He's a lefty. Him and Fisher, maybe, and that's your lineup? Or do you just go straight Fisher? You go like that. Luhai, 5'11". We're going to have a smaller decor. Gutierrez and Karmanov are the two big guys. Karmanov is abnormally big. Goalies, Essler 88, Daig 82. Sumanin's a 79, so after this year, Daig might be gone. That is a real possibility. That's your team. Yeah. And now you got to start thinking about the draft. We really, really want to make a push. And we want a center. Chouinard could be the guy. I mean, you got to hope he's a playmaker or a sniper. Damian Marsh, Jackson Robinson. You know, there are a good amount of good players in this draft. We're going to scout them all. But that'll do it for this one, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this season of Penguins hockey. Heading into year number 5, a half decade with the Penguins. We are looking to make it even further this year and make a push to the Stanley Cup. We are looking to make the drive for number 6 in this team's history. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time where we do the Season 5 regular season. See you guys next time. Peace out. See you later, guys. Go Pens. Go. See you next time.